I'm Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game between the Colorado Buffaloes and the USC Trojans. If it's excitement you're looking for, well, you've come to the right place as the early college football season continues. And here come the Trojans. The Buffalo haven't been buying the underdog hype, which should make for a great game today. Kurt?
USC needs to look no further than their quarterback to figure out what holds this team together. His ability to read the defense and take what they give him is the reason they'll win this football game. He's a smart young man.
I picked my winner this morning. Here we go. USC equals victory.
USC is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. Here's the kick. Cook fields it at the 7. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. This should be a real fun battle to watch. This spectacular running back goes up against a very good group of linebackers.
Well, we know this kid can run like the wind, Brad. The big question is this defense going to be able to stop him?
The key for this defense is to wrap this kid up. Lunging and arm tackling just won't work on this back. But if they can slow him down, they'll have a good shot at winning this game.
Second and 6. Ball on their own 27-yard line. Green gets another carry. Makes a move. Tackle made at the 28. Green gains about a yard on the play. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He's going to take off. And he tackles him hard at the 34. And he picks up the first.
Not a design play, but good recognition by the quarterback here, scrambling for the first.
From their own 34-yard line. First down. Colston comes to the line with 3 wide. Atkinson on the give. He's taken down at the 35-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best. From their own 35-yard line. Second and 9. Ace backfield. Green gets the ball. Lost the ball. Fumble. Atkins. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown. And the defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Sure was, Kirk. It's not too often those big linemen get their hands on the football. Boy, is he excited.
The quarterback couldn't have asked for much better field position than where they're at now. USC sets up in the I. White pitches it out. And down he goes at the 11-yard line. Yates picks it up. How do you lose the ball there?
I couldn't tell if the running back had it stripped or if he took a hard hit that jarred the ball loose.
Doesn't matter. Either way, the other team has the ball now.
They'll set up shot at the 8. First and 10. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Johnson brings him down for a loss. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line. This defense opponents out of the end zone, Kirk.
Whoa, look at the yardage these guys are giving up. They can't keep doing that if they're going to expect to win. Another fumble.
And it pays off. Touchdown.
Scoop and score, boy. That's a great way to pick up 6 points.
These guys don't get the score every day, so these are really special touchdowns.
There's nothing more that helps a team get fired up than a turnover returned for a touchdown. This is really going to help their momentum going into the next series.
15-yard penalty. Reversed on the drive.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. And he tacks on the extra point. USC lines up for the kickoff. Cook and Stokes back ready to return. He sent it off. Cook fields it at the 3. Well, guys, their last drive ended on a fumbled ball. What do you think they can do to be more successful this time?
Well, for one, they can hold on to the football. Turnovers absolutely kill the team's momentum.
Yeah, I just think they have to be a little bit more careful with the ball.
Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide. Little handoff. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's 2nd and 8. Colorado goes with the ace set here. Makes a move. Atkins brings him down at the 23. Green gets about a yard on the play. Third down, 7 yards to go on the 12-yard line. The defense comes out in the dime package. They'll make the sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Fourth and 12. And they're ready to punt this one away. Hamlin is waiting for the snap. He punts it. Number 5 calls for the fair catch. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. The offense will take over at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
White set to go to the air. White guns it. The ball is tipped.
The corner made a really nice play on the ball there, Coach.
The old receiver never had a chance. That was great defense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44. The Trojans line up with a single set backfield. Tosses it out. He breaks it. And he's taken down at the 46. Cumbie picks up 2 yards with the carry. That'll make it 3rd down. It's 3rd down. Colorado lines up with 5 defensive backs. White back to pass. Looking. Rolls to the right. He takes off. He gets hit out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A big gain on that quarterback scramble.
Boy, defensive breakdown here. Good defense. They had everybody covered, but they left the quarterback with a lot of running room.
The key word is but. Good defense, but you got to keep your eye on that kid.
On first down, White passes. Stevenson with the tackle at the 35. 3 yards there on the play. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. White still has it with the throw. That's incomplete.
Fastball's incomplete.
Walker was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up third down. It's third down.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
He's looking to pass. And now he's going to run. Tackle at the 24-yard line. What an outstanding third down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision-making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
USC comes out with 3 receivers bunched. Look at the throw. Look out! It falls incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near completion.
He just wanted to avoid a sack.
Here's the 8th play of the series. They line up in an I. White drops to throw. He lets it go, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Brown was the intended target, so that'll make it third down. The offense lines up trying to convert on third down here. He drops back. Looks. White delivers. He's hit and down. He hits his man, but they'll be well short of the first.
That young man has to run the pattern to get beyond those sticks the next time.
They'll call in the field goal unit here. This kick will be about a 35 or 36-yarder. USC is hoping to make this a 2-score game. And that defense is getting a little excited down there.
Offsides. Home defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
First and 10. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. White drops back. He throws it. His receiver has it. And they make the stop at the 4. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
Just inside the 5. It's second and 1. Looks like they'll try to power right into the heart of the defense. White on play action. Go into the end zone. The pass was right on target. It goes for 6.
Man, that was a bullseye of a pass, and it left his hand in a real big hurt.
They'll line it up for the extra point. And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Phillips, ready to kick. And this one's away. Cook fields it at the 2. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll start at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line. First and 10.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Colston. He jukes it. There's a missed tackle. Tackles him at the foot. And a tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
From their own 40-yard line. First down. Green. And the blitz might have caused that one.
Now, the defense took a chance here. They overloaded that side of the ball, and the tailback had nowhere to go.
Second down and 10 to go. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Colston fakes that handoff. Colston goes down with a sack. From their own 36-yard line. Third down and 14 to go. Green lines up as a single back. He drops back. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The pressure got to him that time.
Well, they brought the heat here, and the linebacker was able to spring free for a big play.
The Buffaloes line up to punt.
4th and long. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Awaits the snap. Punts the ball away. Number 5 takes it at the 32.
He couldn't shake anybody. He needs to go work out those legs a little bit.
Yeah, Coach, you're right. Pretty good return. But if he could have broken that last tackle, that might have been big.
They'll go to work at the 36. USC comes out with an I formation. White goes with the play fake. He delivers. And it's caught. Good open field tackle. Pretty good gain right there.
You know, the thing that impresses me about this offense is their ability to spread the ball around. They're not afraid to go to their tight ends, their tailbacks, and in this case, their fullback. Nicely designed play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Colorado brings in their nickel package. White drops back to pass. And he's sacked. Colorado may have the best defense that we've seen all year, Kirk.
It's not easy to move the ball down the field against a defense like this. They have playmakers all over the field.
White hands it off. No, play fake. Catches it. Haley brings him down at the 48-yard line. The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
From the 48-yard line.
Ball
It's
on the
third down.
48-yard line.
Cumbie, the lone back, steps up. White zips it, and it's the senior. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Boy, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's finger.
First down. USC goes with the ace set here. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. He lets it go. The 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. All right, Coach, the team is down by 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. What do you tell those kids on the sideline?
All right, look at me now and say, hey, there's more than 3 quarters to go. It's your choice. Either lie down and lose by 50 or man up, dig yourself out of this hole so you can head into halftime with something to work for.
Here's the kicking team to try the extra point. Looks like someone got a head start on the line.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense. 5-yard penalty to repeat the try.
They line up for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USC ready to kick this one off. Cook and Stokes deep to return. He kicks it off. Stokes fields it at the 3. Great move. Before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. This drive will start at the 20. Side. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Green comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Second and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line. Green alone in the backfield. Sheds a tackler. He's taken down at the 32. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
First down.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The defense lines up with 6 DB. Green takes a handoff. Tries to shoot, and he hits him hard at the 33. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Single set backfield. Colorado comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Colston drops back to pass. Across the middle. This one is incomplete.
Oh, man. Dropped passes just aren't acceptable. I don't care if you're getting hit or not.
Hey, he'll shake it off. No big deal. Watch, they'll go to him again, and he'll come up with the catch.
You know, he probably will, but there's still no excuse for the one he just dropped.
The Buffs come out in the shotgun. Colston back to throw. He throws it. Complete. What a catch.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Colston lines up in the shotgun. And he tackles him hard at the 42
on the carry. Gain of 2 on play.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Green, the ball carrier, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line. Green comes away with 2 yards on the carry. The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Trojans line up with 6 defensive backs. They go with a pitch to the right. Gets in the backfield for a loss.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you've got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you've got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something
4th
special.
and 11.
Colorado ready to put this one away. Holland back deep to return. He punts it. Signals for a fair catch. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll take over at the 11.
At the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Trojans come out in the ace formation, rifles it over the middle. Mack loses it, scooped up by the defense. Nice time for a fumble recovery. What do you think, Lee?
That's just what the doctor ordered. A turnover here could be a huge momentum swinger.
On the 22-yard line. First down. 2 tight end set. Colston with the give. Gets past the tackler. And they make the stop at the 19-yard line. Green gains around 3 yards on the run. Second down, 7 yards to go. Colston and he's taken down at the 13. Green gets 6 yards on the play. They line up on the 13. Third one come up on this play. And everyone in the stadium knows who should get the ball in short yardage situations. They try to get a head start there.
Let's start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
And now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
Third down, 6. Another run. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Turner with a takedown at the 15. No can-do on that run. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, you're absolutely right. Those guys got in and shut them down, and now they're all fired up.
It's fourth down. They'll line up the kicking team. This one is about 32 yards away. These fans are showing you why teams hate to come here, folks. He gets it up, and it splits the uprights. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Dargan,
Colorado
ready to
is
kick.
lined up for the kickoff. Number 5, back deep to return.
He kicks off. Number 5 takes it at the 4.
Great passing was the key to the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback. Please.
They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. USC comes to the line with 3 wide. First down, look at the throw. Slips it short. Caught. And he's hit immediately. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
From their own 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard
It's second and 8.
line.
The Trojans line up with a single set backfield. Comby on the toss. They'll bring it down at the 35. That's a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard gain on the play.
They'll line up at the 35.
Ball on the
It's third down and 5 to go. High formation here. Play fake. He's rolling right. Going left. Someone wanted a little head start there.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. First
The
down.
offense will pick up 5 yards with that offside.
Yeah, the young man was a little too impatient.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. White, back to pass. He's looking for his man. Batted ball. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it. If this kid wants to be a big-time playmaker, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have been picked off there.
They line up at the 40.
Ball on the
Second down.
40-yard line.
The Buffalo line up in a nickelback. He's looking. He'll dump it short. Dave brings him down at the 44. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 44-yard line. This is when their star receiver can make plays. Back to pass. And here's a quick throw. And it's caught. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Makes the catch, but just not enough for the first.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little bit short here. Nice job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
Fourth and 1. They line up to punt this one away. Phillips is waiting for the snap. Hangs it up high. Call the fair catch. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They're able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll go to work at the 12-yard line.
Take over at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
Colston hands it off. And he's tackled at the 19. Green picks up about 7 yards on the run. So that'll make it second down. Second down, 3 yards to go. The Buffs come out in the ace formation. Green gets the ball. And down he goes at the 30. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. On the run, and he puts it on the turf. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. The running back just lost the handle on that one.
Look out. That ball flew out there like a wet bar of soap.
And they'll look to capitalize on a good field position here.
28-yard line. First and 10.
White comes to the line with 3 wide. With a misdirection. Tackle made at the 22-yard line. Gets 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. USC comes out with 2 tight ends. And they make the stop at the 19-yard line. And the halfback toss gets maybe 3 yards. Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. Cumbie gets it on a pitch. White tackles him at the 16-yard line. And they keep it on the ground for the first down.
Nothing too fancy here. The key is that the running back was able to convert the first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Trojans go with the I formation on the ground left side. With a takedown at the 14. Maybe 2 on the carry.
On the play.
Second down.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
White set to go to the air. He throws left. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
And they line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Ready for the kickoff. He got all of that one. Cook fields it in the end zone. So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line. First and 10.
The defense sets up in the dime. He jukes him. At the 28. A gain of 8 on the carry. They line up at the 28. Second and 2. The Buffs set up in the gun. Steps up in the pocket. It's complete, and he's taken down at the 30. So the pass was complete for a gain of 2 on the play, and that's good for a first down.
That was a nice defensive effort, but they just couldn't hold him short of the first down marker.
From their own 30-yard line.
On the 30-yard
first down. Colorado goes with the 8 set here. Again, he'll get the ball. So they'll lose some yards on that counter play, guys.
Yeah, there was no misdirection on the defense, that's for sure. These guys stayed in their lanes and made a very nice play.
They line up at the 30. Second down, 10 yards to go. The Buffs line up with 3 wide. Play action. Across the middle. Finds his receiver. Bernard with the tackle at the 49-yard line.
The defense was coming with heat on that play.
Yep, but the offensive line did a good job of picking up their assignments, and that gave the quarterback enough time to throw a nice pass to pick up the first down.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Colston with the toss. Tackle made at the 50-yard line. Green gets about a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 9 to go. Ball right around midfield. Green, the lone back. He'll get it again. They'll bring him down at the 49. Green picks up a yard on the play, so that'll make it third down. From the 49-yard line. Colorado in a 5-wide set. Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. He passes it. Allen tackles him at the 26. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
First down, 10 to go. On the 26-yard line. Green lines up as a single back. Colston hasn't thrown a bad one on this drive. Throws. And that one's fallen incomplete. Cook was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it second down. From the 26-yard line. Second down and 10 to go. One man backfield. Again with a carry. And he's taken down at the 22-yard line. Green gains about 4 yards on the play. So that'll make it third down. So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Buffs come out showing 3 wide. He jukes. And he's double. What a hit. They don't pick up the first on that play.
Brad, that defense is saying, not so fast, my friend. You're not going to run that ball that easy.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The kicker got them points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. And it sails through the uprights. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado is
ready to
lined
kick.
up for the kickoff. Number 5, back deep to return.
Decent kick. Number 5 has it at the 5. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. First and 10. Ball on their own 32. Here's the fullback. tackle at the 36-yard line. Recovered by the offense. They narrowly escaped there.
It was close, but he recovers the fumble for his team and avoids the turnover.
We've got a 2nd and 2.
Ball on the
Ball on their own 40.
line.
Play action. And they got it. They line up at the 34.
On the 34-yard
It's 3rd and 8.
line.
They come out in a nickel. White steps back to pass. He throws. Got it. And that tackle's going to save them 6. So on 3rd down, they pick up the 1st and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about 1st down. He was thinking touchdown.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. The Buffalo line up with 6 defensive backs. White drops back. Darts it to the left. Got him on a run. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Now, sometimes you have to. You've got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
From the 22-yard line.
10.
First
Ball
down.
on the 22-yard line.
Single set back to you. Humpy gets the toss. It falls incomplete.
You got to be careful when you're calling a trick play like this, because it's usually a huge gain or a turnover. They were lucky it was only incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hart is the single setback. He drops back. Moves up in the pocket. White delivers. Touchdown, Trojans. Another score. Touchdowns have just become a habit for this team.
Well, the defense better find a way to break that habit, because there's still a lot of football left to be played.
They line up for the point after. And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USC is lining up to kick this one off. Cook and Stokes back deep to return. Cook from his own end zone. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Green, the lone back. Colston drops back. Tackle made at the
14, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the yard line. Colorado in a 4-wide set. Up the middle. A little juke. He's tackled at the 24. Green gets about 4 yards on the play. For their own 24-yard line. 3rd and 4. The Buffs line up with a single set backfield. Green will run it again. And he tackles him hard at the 20-yard line.
Oh, man. He'll feel that one this morning.
That's called making a statement. When you get into the backfield like that and put somebody on your back, it really sends the message. Colorado lining up the punt. Number 5 is back deep to return the punt. It's away. Short punt. Number 5 takes it to 49. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. First down, 10 to go.
On the 49-yard
49. Cumbie is the single setback. Day with the tackle at the 43. Cumbie gains 8 yards on that play.
8 on the play.
It's second down and 2 to go. The Trojans come out in the ace formation. He steps up. He'll dump it short. He snags it. Live with a takedown at the 38-yard line. So they'll get the first down there on the 5-yard completion.
And that's just great execution on that short pass play.
From the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
First down.
All on the 38-yard line.
White goes with a play fake. Throws it. His receiver. Stevenson tackles him at the 19-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Throwing right. It's tipped.
It looked like the quarterback thought he had an open receiver there. I don't think he saw the linebacker.
I don't know how you could miss him. He's huge. And he came up with a very, very nice play.
It's second down and 10 to go.
On the 19-yard line.
They're in the eye. Drops back to pass. He fires. He brings it down. Touchdown. He's almost scoring at will out there. Was that his 3rd touchdown catch of the half?
Yeah, this guy's in his zone. He's catching every single ball thrown his way.
Boy, I hate to be the defensive back down there. It looks like the quarterback is picking on him.
And they're lining up for the PAT. And he converts the extra point. So with just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, the score, USC 42, Colorado 6. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. Cook fields it in the end zone. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Colorado lines up with 3 receivers. Green gets the call. And he's all the way down to the 41. Wow, that was an outstanding run by the tailback.
Yeah, see that play? You give the kid the ball, but sometimes you don't expect him to get as many yards as he gets with it.
Yeah, but they'll gladly take it.
First down, 10 to go.
On the 41.
The Trojans bring in the nickel package. Looks. Colston gets taken down for the sack. We've got a 2nd and 14. Ball on their own 37. The Buffs line up with a single set backfield. Drops back to pass. Colston lets it go. He's got some blockers. The 10. Touchdown, Trojans. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, sure is when they're putting points on the board.
They line up for the point after. He makes the PAT. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, USC 49, Colorado 6. USC is ready to kick it away. Cook and Stokes back to return. He hits a booming kick. Cook from his own end zone. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession. They'll start this drive at the 18.
At the 18-yard
backfield.
line. 1st and 10.
The offense is doing everything they can just to call the plays, and right now, they're not having much luck at all. Colston hands it off. So at the most, he gains a few inches. From their own 19-yard line, it's 2nd down. Colston with 4 wide receivers. Colston back to throw. Throws to the middle. And this one's going to get intercepted. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man, is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
They'll go to work at the 28. White back to pass. Throws it out there. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
It's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the
28-yard line. The Trojans come out in the ace formation. White drops to throw. He delivers. That's incomplete.
The fastball's incomplete.
He's unable to hit his receiver. He overthrew it.
Yeah, and that's a throw he should make every single time.
from the 28-yard line. We've got 3rd and 10. Look at the throw. White lets it go. It's tipped. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up 4th down. So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. This kick will be about a 45 or 46-yarder. This will just add insult to injury. It's up. And it's good.
Not a bad kick to get your team 3 points, Kurt.
Yeah, he got some good leg behind it, and he kicked an accurate ball right between the goalposts.
USC to kick this one off. Cook and Stokes set to return. He sends it downfield. Stokes from his own end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First and 10. Ball on their own 18.
First and 10.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Play action across the middle. Someone got a hand on it. Cook was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 2nd down. Second down, 10 yards to go. On the 18-yard line. Green, the lone back. He takes off. Loses the football. What a collision. A fumble here is the last thing they needed.
Well, you know what they say. When it rains, it pours.
And at this point, they're in a torrential downpour. Absolutely nothing has worked for them today.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
Take over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Bunch formation. White with the play fake. He throws it. He makes a circus catch. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Juke move. Grid. Tackles it.
And it was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. He went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
They line up at the 18. 3rd down. The Trojans line up with a single set backfield. White steps back to pass. Got it to the senior. Haley with a takedown at the 7-yard line. USC will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. First and goal. They're in the red zone. They're packed in tight on the line. Oh, man, did he take a hit. USC will take their 2nd time out of the half. They line up at the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Cumby lines up as a single back. White set to go to the air. It's complete. Southern Cal. And they just keep on scoring.
It's just ridiculous how this offense is making everything look so easy out there.
You know what's scary is we're not even at halftime yet.
Here's Here's the kicking team to try the extra point. And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USC gets set to kick this one away. Cook and Stokes back ready to return. And this one's away. Cook fields it in the end zone. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. Colorado sets up in the eye. Colston goes with the play fake. Fires deep down the left side. And it's caught. He's taken down at the 38. It looked like they might have been on the play fake that time.
Yeah, but you got to give the credit to the quarterback here. Not only does he sell the run, but he delivers a beautiful ball that time. All the receiver had to do was watch it in his hands. Great throw.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Gonzalez gets in the backfield for a loss. Colorado takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. So it's 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Colorado lines up in a shotgun set. Again with a carry. And down he goes at the 41. Nowhere to go on the delay. Third and 13 coming up. Ball on the 41-yard line. Colston comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks to pass. Colston loses it. What a collision. And that tour is going to hurt.
Yeah, they want to rack up some points before the half, but it's not going to happen now. Not when they turn the ball over.
That's not what you're looking for. That's a shot to the morale of this team. It's bad enough they were already losing going into the half.
Take over at the 49-yard line.
This drive will start at the 49. Hart, the lone back. McDaniel on first down. He'll take it himself. Stevenson tackles him at the 46. They'll continue to try to blow these guys out even more as they go no huddle. He drops back. Down the middle. He snags it. Bridge with the tackle at the 40. Picks up 6 yards with that grab.
This is a hard play to contain if you're a defensive player. If you give him too much of a cushion, then the quarterback can hit the receiver with the short routes. If you stay on top of him, then he just might try.
Rivers was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Stevenson brings him down at the 34-yard line. Stevenson is walking off the field now, and the trainers are going to have a close look at him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened down there on the field. I hope this kid can get back in the game, though.
Third down, 4 yards to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
USC goes with the ace set here. Looking to throw. He's going to take off. Ball's loose. And they fall on the loose ball. The defense recovered the ball. Kirk, do they still have a shot?
You know, I think you could pretty much call this one over.
The offense will take over at the 17.
First and 10.
High formation here. And he's taken down at the 20-yard line. Green gains around 3 yards on the run, so that'll make it second down. We've played 2 quarters, and it hasn't been pretty. Our score, USC 59, Colorado 6. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick.
Second half.
He kicks it. Johnson fields it at the 3. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
USC lines up in a bunch formation. And he's got it, going the other way now.
That's just great defense all around right here. The corner plays a very disciplined zone and steps right in front of the target.
Let's give some credit to those big kids up front who are hustling after that quarterback. They were in his face on that play.
And as a quarterback, you just have to make a better decision than throwing it out there and turning it over.
And they're lining up for the PAT. And he hits the PAT. Colorado is ready to kick it away. He sends it off. Johnson passes at the 5. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at 29-yard line.
First and 10.
Hart is the single setback. McDaniel with the give. He's tackled at the 31. Hart picks up 2 yards with the carry. It's second down and 8.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
McDaniel back to pass. He unloads it. Got it to his receiver. Little pitch and catch for the wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice, just working on their timing. Right there, it paid off.
First down, 10 yards to go. All on their own 44. USC goes with the ace set here. Nice play fake. He gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. They got to him because he was throwing that time.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Either that or sacked. I don't know how he got rid of the ball.
Ace backfield.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
McDaniel hands it off. Oh, play fake. Lets it fly. Tackle made at the 42-yard line.
This is a simple case of finding the hole in the zone. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and then found his man.
Yep, give the receiver some credit too. He got open, then made a nice catch for the first down.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coca-Cola. Hart lines up in the deep back, I formation. McDaniel will hand it off. Ball is loose, fumble, and he's taken down at the 28. The offense will keep possession after the fumble by the running back.
It's a good thing they can't afford a turnover right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. One man backfield. This tackle. Tackle at the 12-yard line. And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The Trojans come out in the ace formation. There's the play fake. He's looking for his man. It falls incomplete. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
That'll make it second down. On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. USC comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He throws a dart. He's tackled at the 8. How about that play?
That's a good pick up there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
It's third down and 6 to go. 8 yards out. The defense sets up in the nickel. He drops back. He looks. He gets the pass away. They can't connect. Incomplete.
Can you blame the receiver for dropping that ball?
Nah, but you could blame the quarterback for putting in a spot for him to get hit like that.
On the stat sheet, that'll be a drop, but there should be an answer next to that one because he took a pretty big hit.
They're already up big, and this could make the lead bigger. The kick is up, and the field goal is good. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. USC gets set to kick this one away. Cook and Stokes deep to return. Kicks off. Cook from his own end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. Colston with 3 wide receivers. Looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Royal comes away with a sack. Second down, 15 to go. The defense is looking for the pass as they bring out their dime package. Steps up in the pocket. What a collision! From their own 9-yard line. It's third and long. The defense lines up in a dime. Colston drops back to pass. Looks, lets it fly. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Fourth and long.
The Buffaloes line up the punt. Is back awaiting the punt. Punts the ball away. Takes it to 43. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break free.
They'll start this drive at the 37-yard line. McDaniel looking to throw on first down. Across the middle. The true freshman has it. How about that pass, fellas?
Well, Brad, the defense was coming with the blitz, and that opened some room for these guys to get open.
Yeah, and if you're coming with the blitz, you better get to this quarterback. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Single set backfield. McDaniel back to throw. Across the middle. It's complete. And they make the stop at the 12. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The kicker got them points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. Play fake. Touchdown! USC! Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, "You want the ball, go get it." Give me everything. He got it, took it for 6.
So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point. And he adds the extra point. More than 11 minutes are left here in the third quarter. And the score, USC 69, Colorado 13. USC is ready to kick it away. Cook and Stokes back deep to return. He really got a hold of that kick. Cook fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Colorado lines up with 3 receivers. Gives to the tailback. Hale brings him down for a loss.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. Really made a nice play.
They line up at the 16. Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Alexander with a takedown at the 18.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
Here's third and 9.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Colorado comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's going left. Complete.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
First and 10. Ball on their own
31-yard line.
He'll get it again. Brought down at the 31. No gain. From their own 31-yard line. It's second down and 10 to go. Colston is back in the gun. Moves up in the pocket. That's a backward pass. St. Louis gets in the backfield for a loss. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads up out there. That's just one more reason to play to the roof.
Well, they've converted one third down play on this drive, but now they're faced with a 3rd and long. The Trojans line up in a nickel back. Colston drops to throw. He steps up, rolling out to the right side. Finds his receiver.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great-looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
From their own 41-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll go with the run once again. He's taken down at the 44. A pickup of about 3. Second down and 7. And this is the 8th play of the drive. High formation here. Green is the deep back as they line up in the I. Again with the run. Fake move. They'll bring him down at the 48-yard line. And with that run, this back has hit the century mark. That's 100 yards on the day.
The offense has really stressed the importance of an effective running game, and getting this back over 100 yards certainly shows that they've done a good job of sticking to the game.
Colorado lines up with 3 receivers. He rolls out to the left. Under heavy pressure. Fumble, loose ball. Richardson with the tackle at the 41-yard line. Defense comes away with a fumble recovery.
Well, nothing's going their way today. The offense has been horrible. So is the defense. Even their special teams is struggling.
Good field position here. They'll start this drive inside their opponent's territory.
1st and 10.
They line up in an I. McDaniel to the air on 1st down. McDaniel lets it go. Good open field tackle. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22.
1st and 10.
The Buffs line up with 6 defensive backs. Flips it. Catches it. Well, Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 10. And the fullback made him pay big time on that little run.
Little. There was nothing little about that run, my friend.
No joke. He busted through there for some nice yardage.
First and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. The Trojans line up with a single set backfield. He passes it to the middle. It's his tight end. Everybody was fooled on that one.
Hey, that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then the ball is flying over their heads.
Ball on the 1 yard.
2nd and short. 1 yard to the goal line. Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. He passes it. He snags it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The fullback grabs a short pass for the touchdown.
Talking about a forgotten man on the play. The fullback was wide open for the score.
They'll line up for the point after. He splits the upright for the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. USC. Ready to kick this one off. Cook and Stokes back to return. He sends it off. Stokes from his own end zone. And now it's a foot race. They return it all the way for the touchdown. How about that return?
Great effort there by the returner, reading his blockers and evading the tacklers. And the results? 6 points.
They'll line it up for the extra point. And he hits the PAT. So with just over 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter, our score is USC 76, Colorado 20.
Colorado is
to
lined
kick.
up for the kickoff.
He kicks it off. Johnson fields it at the 2. The ball came free. Blind with a recovery. And a big change in momentum right here, Kurt.
And you know what? When the other offense takes the field, I say they go for the home run on the very first play.
I like your thinking, Kurt. They always say a defense is most vulnerable after a turnover.
That's right, Coach. If I were calling the shots, that's what I would do.
They'll line it up at the 12. Green alone in the backfield. Colston hands it off straight ahead. Green picks up a yard on the play. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters most. Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide, and down he goes at the 8-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Third down and 6 yards to go. Ball on the 8. Colorado goes with the ace set here. Colston drops back to pass. Steps up, surveys the field. End zone! Johnson tackles him at the 1-yard line.
He barely picked up the first, but it's still great awareness by this receiver to know where he was on the football field.
Yeah, and unlike our viewers at home, these players aren't looking at a graphically displayed first down line or anything like that. They just have to know what yard line to get to.
It's power football time, folks. And they'll run him again. Touchdown, Buffalo. He followed his blocks and rammed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, the back needs to give credit to that offensive line for that one. They created the space for him to run through.
So they're ready for the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, the score, USC 76, Colorado 27. Darden gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. Johnson takes it at the 8. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. McDaniel hands it off. No, play fake. No one opens, who's going to run? 42-yard line. And a big gain on a quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do is run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
From their own 42-yard line. First down.
391.
Looking to throw. Throws. And it's incomplete. Mack was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it second down. They line up at the 42.
On the 42
Second down,
yard
10
line.
yards to go. McDaniel steps back to pass. He decides to run with it. Here's third and 8. Ball on the 44. McDaniel back to pass. Wants to get it out on the screen. That's a backward pass. It's a live ball.
Fourth and 13.
The Trojans
Ball
line up
on
to
the
punt.
39-yard line.
Cook is back to receive. He punts it. Cook takes it to 21. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They line up at the 31.
Take over at the
It's first
31-yard
down.
line. First and 10.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Green on a counter. Though the halfback loses about 2 on the run. Second down. Colorado comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Colston hands off. Alexander brings him down at the 33-yard line. Green gets about 4 yards on the play. Third down, 8 yards to go.
33-yard line.
Colston comes to the line with 3 wide. Throws it out there. That close to being intercepted. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
Fourth and 8.
Colorado ready to throw this one away. Johnson will be the return man. Didn't get all of that one. Johnson fields it at the 39. The offense comes back down the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
And Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
The Buffs bring in the nickel package. He's looking to pass. Broke away from 1. He throws. Stevenson with the interception. Lee, do you think they'll be able to capitalize on the interception?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to make much difference. They've dug themselves in a pretty big hole.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
48-yard line. First and 10.
Colorado goes with the ace set here. Setting up the play action. He delivers. Watkins was the intended target on the play. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Colorado comes to the line. And only one man in the backfield. Colston passes. Oh, he got nailed on that one. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Flipping on the offense. Appealing to the play.
From their own 42-yard line, it's first down. Hart lines up in the deep back, I formation. They hand it off. And he's stopped behind the line. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hawk. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right
Second
now.
and 11.
From their own
Ball on the
41-yard line.
41-yard
Second
line.
and 11 coming up. The defense is playing the pass on this one. McDaniel drops to throw. Hart comes away with a sack. Third down and 14 to go.
Ball on the
Ball on their own
38-yard
38.
line.
USC goes with the ace set here. Loose football. It's picked up by the offense. Mack recovers a loose ball. And he's level at the 32.
Play recovered by the
Too
defense.
little, too late, guys.
Oh, yeah. No chance these guys are coming back.
Yeah, but at least these guys are still playing hard. You do got to give them some credit for that.
They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line.
First and 10.
Colorado in a 4-wide set. He jukes. Gets past the tackler. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Maybe a few, but that's it. Second down, 8 yards to go. Three wideouts here. And they'll bring him down behind the line. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're
Also
absolutely
two
right,
on the
Brad.
play.
This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
From the 32-yard line.
Ball
They're
on
down
the
to 10 coming up.
32-yard line.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. He drops back, rolls right, looks. The ball is tipped. He almost had it, but it's incomplete. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Fourth and 10.
So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. Trying to make it hard to hear, and the defense urging the crowd to get to their feet. It has the distance, and it's right down the middle.
Pretty good kick right there, and it wasn't an easy one.
They did everything right. It was a good snap, a good hold, and then a good kick.
Colorado
ready
is
to
lined
kick.
up for the kickoff.
He kicks it off. He kicks it off out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The kicker has one job, and that's to kick it down the field. This kind of stuff is unacceptable.
The defense can't be very happy with him because now the offense will start with great field position.
First and 10.
USC lines up with 3 receivers. McDaniel sets up the play action. Going right. This one is incomplete.
Hello, sweetheart. Now that's how to break up a pass. That one had completion written all over it. But the young man on defense delivered a good enough hit to knock the ball loose.
He sure did. There was no way he was going to let that receiver catch that one.
35-yard line.
From their own 35-yard line. It's second down. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. McDaniel hands off. Tackle made at the 35. They'll give him an inch or two, if that. We've got third and 10.
Ball
on their own
35-yard line.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. McDaniel steps back to pass. Let go. And he's hit immediately. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50. USC comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. Looks, slips it short. Catch it. He got hit hard. 1 yard on the play. They line up at the 49.
Ball on the
Second and 9 coming up
49-yard
here.
line.
USC lines up with 3 receivers. So we've got 1 more quarter to play, and our score in this game is USC 76, Colorado 30. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 49. Back to pass. McDaniel throws it out there. He's taken down at the 37. What did you see there, guys?
The defense was in zone coverage. The offense did a good job of protecting the quarterback, and he threw a nice ball to get the first down.
And the receiver ran a nice route to get open between the zone coverage.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. USC comes out with a knife formation. Waits till the last moment. Williams hits him in the backfield. He got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
So instead of moving forward, they'll move a few yards back.
Boy, I hate to see guys making dumb penalties like that.
It's first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
USC comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. McDaniel, little toss to the right. Dave with the tackle at the 46. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. We've got a second and long.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Back to pass. McDaniel lets it go. They'll bring him down at the 43-yard line. They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Single set backfield. They'll make the sack. That gives this defense 5 sacks on the day.
Fourth and long.
USC lining up the punt.
46-yard line.
Williams, the return man. He gets it off. Signals for a fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 11-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. This drive will start at the 11. Green on the inside handoff. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
What sprung this play was some pretty good blocking up front. They read the blitz and picked it up nicely.
Second and one. They've got their man lined up in the backfield, but will they give it to him? On the ground with the tailback. Sheds that one. Excellent open field tackle. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
The Trojans line up in a nickelback. Again with the run. Tries to juke. He's taken down at the 28-yard line. Couldn't get anything out of that. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 28. Tackled at the 32. Green gains about 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down. It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 32. Here's the give. Royal tackles him at the 36. They kept it on the ground, but it wasn't enough.
That's why I like to throw the ball in this situation. You wait till your receivers pass the line, then you throw it to him.
The Buffaloes line up the punt. Johnson is back deep to return. He punts it. Johnson takes it to 32. So the offense takes over. They forced him to punt the last time they had the ball.
The USC Trojans take over at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
USC comes to the line with 3 wide. He looks to throw on first down. He throws it, and it's caught. 5-yard loss on the play. One-man backfield. Drops back to pass. He lets it go. Catches it. Stevenson gets in the backfield for a loss. First out for a 5-yard loss.
Third down. Ball on the 24-yard line.
The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Looks to pass. He's looking down the middle. Complete. What a catch. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up 4.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
4th and 1. USC ready to put this one away. Cook back deep to return. He gets it away. Cook takes it at the 14. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
They had something going, but were unable to get any points.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. down at the 40. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. They line up at the 40. Second and 5 coming up here. And this offense is having a difficult time doing anything at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring him down at the 48-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right. There was a lot of running room there.
It's first down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Colston with 3 wide receivers. The Buffs line up with 3 wide. Green up the gut. Tackle made at the 42. 6 yards on the carry. Second and 4. Ball on the 42. They're in the eye. Colston hands it off. No, play fake. His receiver has it. And that reception put him over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
And that's why he's so valuable to this football team, Kirk. He's a big-time college football player.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. They line up in an eye. Again with the run. Brought down at the 16-yard line. Green gets 3 yards to carry. Second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 16. The Buffalo come out in the ace formation. Somehow gets the ball away. Brooks was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it third down. Third down, 7 yards to go. Ball at the 16-yard line. Colorado comes out of the shotgun. The running back has it. And they make it to stop at the 14-yard line. Green picks up 2 yards with the carry. And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. Colston is back in the gun. Direct snap to the back. Break one. I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. The defense hasn't had much luck keeping this kid out of the end zone today.
He's a good back, Brad. That's why he's playing Division I football, and he's had this kind of success against almost everyone he's played against.
And they line up for the point after. And he adds the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Dargan looks ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Johnson fields it in the end zone.
I expect to see some good clock management right here.
Yep, Coach. They've already warmed up the buses for the end of this game.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coke. The Trojans go with the I formation. Dave. With a takedown at the 23. 4-yard gain by the back. They line up at the 23. 2nd and 6. The Trojans come out showing 3 wide. He passes it. Caught. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
Third and 2. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Trojans line up with 2 tight ends. McDaniel back to pass. And he brings it down. And he's all the way down to the 47.
As if things haven't been bad enough.
Yep, this is pretty much like adding salt to the wound. But we've seen this all game.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. He drops back. McDaniel throws. Haley tackles him at the 35. Nice catch by the receiver.
And that reception put him over the century mark for the day. And you want to know something, Kurt?
What's that?
This receiver is the real deal. He's a great playmaker.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35. The Trojans line up in an I formation. Daniel drops the throw. He looks. Throws back across the field. He gets hit out of bounds at the 21. So they go to the air and they pick up yet another first down.
They've shown no problems moving the ball on this drive. This offense is moving the ball very well.
And they're building some beautiful momentum along the way.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Hart lines up as a single back. Lets it fly. Catches it. Gains. Takes him down for a loss. They lose 4 there. We've got a 2nd and 14.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
He's looking to pass. Hit as he throws. It's picked up. Haley brings him down for a loss. They nearly gave that ball away.
But luckily that guy was paying attention to what was going on and was able to recover the football.
Third and 15.
Third and about 15 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 26. Nickel defense. McDaniel hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. Throws it to the outside. Incomplete pass.
How about that play, Coach?
Kirk, that's exactly how you teach a player to defend the pass. Do anything possible to disrupt the play. You don't necessarily have to make the interception to make a big play on defense.
That's very true. Now they'll have a 4th down situation.
They're already up big, and this could make the lead bigger. It's up, and he got it.
He had no problems putting up right with that one, Kirk.
Yeah, that one looked like cake this kid. Chalked up 3 points for the offense.
USC ready to kick this one off. Cook and Stokes set to return. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Cook from his own end zone.
They've been getting walloped all day, but at least they're still working hard. I like a team that never quits.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coke. They line up in a double tight set. handoff on the counter. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter. It's second down and 8.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
One man backfield. Colston back to throw. Throws it. He snags it. Broke away from one. Still dragging guys. Knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
You know, it's really easy to overlook those guys on the line.
Yeah, the defense came after them, and those linemen held them long enough for the quarterback to throw for a first down.
First and 10.
It's first
Ball
down.
on the 31-yard line.
Green, the lone back. Colston flips it out. Concession. Gets in the backfield for a loss. Good effort by the linebacker to come up and make the play. They line up at the 27. So it's second and 14.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The defense is playing the pass on this one. It's a direct snap. Johnson with the tackle at the 43. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Colorado lines up with 3 receivers. Pitch is right. And now he's going to throw it. Taylor brings him down at the 44. I'm sure they were looking to get more than that with that play call, as the trick play only nets them a few. It's second and 9. Ball on their own 44. The Buffs line up with a single set backfield. Colston flips it right. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They were coming with a heavy flip. Guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
They line up at the 39. It's third and 14. The Buffalo come out in the ace formation. Colston back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He rolls out to the right. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
A good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the mark.
The Buffaloes line up to punt. Johnson will be the return man. Punts the ball away. Johnson takes it to the 21. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll get the ball here at the 29. The Trojans line up in an I formation. McDaniel hands it off straight ahead. And he's level. What a hit. Gain of a yard by the fullback. It's second and 9.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Again, he'll get the call. Tompkins tackles him at the 33. 3 yards there on the play. Now it's third and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 33-yard line. Colorado lines up with 5 defensive backs. McDaniel set to go to the air. He's right there for the interception. And he hits him hard at the 33-yard line. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
But don't give up on them, you guys. Not yet. They're still playing football out there.
They'll go to work at the 33.
Take over at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Green, the ball carrier, a little juke. He's taken down at the 19-yard line. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
There's a flag down, and here's the call.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Colorado lines up with 3 receivers. On play action. Aaron and out long. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And some of the players are looking back because we have a penalty on the play.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
That
1st
was a
down.
very, very costly mistake there.
That drives the coaches crazy. It drives the players crazy. It drives the fans crazy. It drives everybody crazy.
We'll see if that comes back to shoot him in the foot later on.
From the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard
It's 1st down.
line.
The Buffs go with the I formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Lee, what do you think of that run?
Yo, is this running back having a tremendous game or what? You just don't run for over 200 yards and call it an average day.
Second and
The 39-yard line.
Ball on the
Second and
39-yard
long
line.
coming up here. They're one of the loudest crowds in the country, and they are on their feet. He flings it right. Way to look it in. Talk about a throw.
Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hand.
Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers. Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Reed surveys the field. He lets it go. That's incomplete.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
There you have it, folks. Your Coca-Cola players of the game. They really earned it out there today. The Buffalo come out in the ace formation. Reed has his work cut out for him here. Look out.
And they stopped him again, Coach. This defense hasn't let up at all with the score the way it is.
No way. This defense takes pride in what they do out there. They don't care how much they're winning by. They're just trying to keep the other guys out of the end zone.
It's 1st and 10.
Take
Ball on the
over at
23.
23-yard line. 1st and 10.
2 tight ends here. Hart takes the handoff. And he's tackled at the 26. Hart gets 3 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd down. And this one finally comes to an end, and it wasn't even close. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
Oh, there's no question about it. This was a game of complete domination. Colorado came into this one a little timid, worrying too much about what their opponent was going to do and not executing their own game plan. Once they fell behind, they really seemed to lose their focus, and then it just got really ugly.
Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.